Yo, what up? All right, we are back with another first look here for the My Hero Academia collectible card game. This time we have KENDO RAPPA. If you have not seen any of my other preview videos, they're over on YouTube. Go check them out. There's a playlist for them. But let's jump into RAPPA. He is a 628 with the evil fire and order symbols. Response: destroy one foundation, after you make a check to play or block with an attack. That check gets +2. That's incredible in our game. That's incredible in our game. If you build 5 on turn 2, you draw 6 attacks on turn 3, or you build 5 on turn 1, draw 6 attacks on turn 2, you actually just get to play them all by destroying your whole stage. It is incredible. Incredible. And then he also says response once per turn, discard a card. After your non-throw punch deals damage, you may play it as from your card pool as your next form. Just kidding. If you draw 5 attacks, you get to play 6 attacks next turn. It's very, very, very good. I think it really just depends on the quality of his moves. Here is my big thing, right? After you make a check to play or block with an attack, that does not say a punch attack like what he wants to do. This guy's a brawler. This guy's a puncher. This guy wants to sock you in the mouth. That's not what this guy says. He says that he plays things very late in the chain. He's kind of got Tokoyami energy, huh? It's very, very good. It's very, very good. We'll move on to his ultra rare bullet punches. It's a 4/2. Be careful of that. 1 mid block, too high for 4. Echo Punch. Enhance. This attack gets 1 speed and 1 damage for each copy of bullet punches you have played this turn. So it's actually on printed. It's a 3 high for 5, which is good. That's Meteor Shower stats. Actually, hold on. Meteor Shower is a 4 high for 5, 3 high for 5. I don't remember. Enhance. Its attack was played from anywhere other than your hand. Add 1 other punch from your card pool to your momentum. So let's talk about it, I guess. We play bullet punches and we have 1 momentum. Or we played any punch, whatever punch, right? We played a punch and then whatever. We play bullet punches. We echo it, right? Or we hit with RAPPA, we respond, and then play it again by discarding a card. We've now played bullet punches 2 times, so now it's a 4 high for 6. We then enhance and put that other card into our momentum. We then play another bullet punch. There's going to be so many loops with this card of like how many bullet punches can I play in a turn. This card is an engine all to itself. KK Panda, thank you for the sub, buddy. I appreciate it. This card is so cool. All I want to do is on evil play bullet punches Relentless Barrage. That's all I want to do. I want to play every copy of bullet punches and every copy of Relentless Barrage, right? I play Relentless Barrage, I pay my 2, I pick up my card, I play bullet punches, I echo it, I put the Relentless Barrage in the momentum, I do like under fire you get to kick bullet punches out after it's flipped. Like there's gonna be so many cool bullet punch decks that exist. Man, this card is so cool. Yeah, I like this card just a ton. This card is super neat. Very cool build around card. We'll move on to Fluria Punches. 4/3, 2 high block, 4 mid for 4. Charge, EX2 punch. If you have 10 or less health, this attack gets +2 damage. Very cool comeback mechanic. Enhance, your next attack gets turned, it gets +2 difficulty, but +3 speed, +3 damage. So I could Flurry of Punches, right? It's a 4 mid for 4. It hits. I discard the card. I play Flurry of Punches again, but it's a 6 diff now, but it's a 7 for 7. If the 4 for 4 hits, that means the 7 for 7 is probably going to hit. There's 11 damage coming at you. Not to mention anything else we do on the table. As well as I am making things too harder to play, but if we go all the way back, it gives my check +2 for committed by destroying one of my cool committed cards. This card, this card asks you a question and his character answers it. It's very, very neat, the interaction that these two cards want to play together. This is very awesome. This is very awesome. Yeah. Haymaker. Okay. 5/3, 2 mid block, 4 mid for 5. Breaker, 1 flash, Fluria Punch. Response: after you block with this card, your rival must play an attack as their next form or discard 1 card. I like this card a lot. I like this card a ton. You block with it and say, I want another one. Hit me again. Very neat. Very cool to like stopping pokes on turn 2. Response: after you play this card, it gets +1 damage for each card committed to pass its check. Interesting that this card like wants to be a higher difficulty, right? Like it plays really well into, like, it feels like you want to flurry of punches into Haymaker, right? So like you play flurry, it's a 4 mid for 4. Next one gets +2 and +3, +3. And so then this becomes a 7 mid for 8, and you commit the cards. So it'd be on a 5, 6, 7, 8. You commit your 3 cards because you checked a 5, obviously, because we're great. So he gets another 3 damage, right? This card is very cool how the windup works. And now I've got committed cards, so now I've got like more stats that I get to just like slam on more things. It's neat. It's very, very cool. As well as like I could just like play this cool flash move, right, Mellow? And it's a flash move, and then you like discard it and play it again, right? It's I like how this card was thought about design wise when it's when it was played inside of this deck. This card, honestly, I think this card's gonna be so annoying in Shigaraki 1. This card's gonna be so annoying. You're gonna full block with a Haymaker versus their back alley Haymaker and go one more and blow up their card. Give me one more. I think this card is super neato. I don't think it's gonna be slammed as a 4 of, but I think it's like really neat teched 1 ofs or 2 ofs is gonna be very cool. Yeah. Moving on to Knuckle Sandwich. 4/3, 2 low block, 2 low for 5. Punch. Combo enhances attack, gets 2 speed. If your rival has taken damage this turn, it gets 2 damage. It kind of gives me big Twin Sword Slicer vibes, right? Of like it wants to be played later, and it feels good to like pick up and then play again. That's kind of neat. If a rival tries to block this with a non-attack card, their check to block gets +2, like an extra 2 speed, unless they play an orange card against me. How cool! How neat! Yeah, this is cool. I think it's in a beautiful slot for an uncommon. It's a 4 diff 5 damage move. It's a 4 diff, 2 low for 4, 5 diff 4 low for 5, right? But if the first one landed, it gets like a little extra. I think this card's gonna be really cool in limited, as long as there's enough punches to make this combo work, right? There's where it is. I like this card a lot. But I'm also like a huge sucker of like making my opponent question what they're allowed to block with, right? Like, I think the gameplay pattern of like, if they try to block with a non-attack card, the check gets -2 is like so cool, because maybe like they wanted to block with a good non-attack card, but now they have to block with a bad attack card, right? A bad blocking attack card. I don't know. That kind of gameplay pattern makes me excited. Speaking of non-attack cards, let's talk about Hot Blooded. 2/5, 2 low block. Hey, look, it's the shield guy. Unique enhanced flip. If your rival has blocked this turn, this attack's speed and damage cannot be reduced below printed. Neat. RAPPA form. Once per turn, your next attack is +1 difficulty, +2/+2. I love that. That's so cool. That's so cool. Hey, I'm gonna make my 4 diff a 5 diff, and it's gonna be get an extra 2/2. Whoo, that's really strong, especially if like you have any way to like confirm what the top card of your deck is. Which there's definitely some order cards to do it. This card's very neat. I actually really like the top enhance as well. The only issue is that it's unique, right? If it wasn't unique, I think it'd be fine. But like, I think this card being unique because of RAPPA is totally okay. Yeah, that's a neat card. I like this card a lot. Looking for a challenge. It's a 2/5/3 high block response. After this card is committed due to your rival's effect, your next check gets +3, play a ball committed. Insane. How cool. Enhance, commit, flip. Your next check to play or block with an attack gets +2. That's incredible. That's insane. That's nuts. That's, excuse me. Excuse me. This guy's going to play every attack in his deck on one turn. If this guy has any amount of draw power. Oof. I wonder how close to like a 50-50 lineup you can have with RAPPA, truthfully, right? Especially if like you have like things like seizing the advantage, right? If like it's a foundation that gives 2 speed and then builds down. Like I wonder how far you can really juice the idea of like, oh, on turn 2 I drew my 6 attacks, had 4 foundations, and that was enough to just kill you. Yeah. RAPPA with future charge? Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, I like this card, enhance, commit, flip your next check to play or block with an attack is +2, and then respond, destroy this committed card for an extra. It's very strong. It's very, very strong. Lust for Battle. 1/5/3 mid-block response remove. After this card enters your discard pile during the combat phase, your rival's check gets -1 if the check is not in the combat phase. This is neat. This is like a pseudo -1 speed after you destroy for the plus. It's cool that it is a response after it enters, so that like it still works during the on play window. So like your flash attacks get a little cleaner. I think this card is neato. I think this card is kind of exactly where a common wants to be, right? Like there's a cute little like 1/2 combo with, or a tactic, we'll say that, a little tactic with brute strength, right? Brute strength says that it gets +1 damage by destroying a foundation. You can destroy Lust for Battle for -1 to the check. Little 1/1 for destroying a foundation. That's kind of good. All in all, I think that this is cool, right? Oh, Fire loves this? Yeah, you can mill this with All Might. You can mill this with All Might, and then their check gets -1. That's neat. That's super, super cool. Yeah, that's a neat card. I dig it. And then, lastly, we've got Seasoned Brawler. 1/5/2 high block response flip. Right, this is the last card? Yeah. After your rival blocks with an attack, draw a card, play ball committed. Incredible. Absolutely stunning spam. Yeah, after rival blocks with an attack, draw a card, play a ball, draw 1 card, play a ball committed. Is so good. It's a flip cost too, not even destroy. Whew. Yeah, this is good. This is a good one, and it's like a pretty sweet picture of like him like in the ring, knock the dude out. But there it is. You guys. There's RAPPA. My question for you all: is the kit good? What are your guys' thoughts on his whole kit? I think this guy has got a lot of neat tricks. He's a little, I'm not gonna say one note, but he's certainly, again, flavor win. This guy wants to play attack cards. It's his dream. He just wants to swing and swing and swing and swing. And if you can figure out how to facilitate him swinging and swinging and swinging, he can make it work. Big fan of everything going on with RAPPA. RAPPA is a menace. I don't know about all that now. Forces you to swing at him. Yeah, I like this guy a lot, and I'm excited to see what the players who are best with aggro 6-hand size characters will get to do with this guy. I'm hyped. With that said, you guys, thank you much for watching the first look video. I greatly appreciate it. There's a ton of other first looks that we've done for all of Undaunted Raid. So if you haven't seen those, there's a playlist in the channel here somewhere that you can find that. With that said, thank you much for watching, and as always, I wish you well.